Previously on Justice for All with Judge Cristina Perez.
The fire, it came through like a rushing wind, and it just took everything quickly. We had no time to think. It was hell on earth.
I just had to think on my feet quickly to get us out of the house, safely. And I burned my arm, and unfortunately...
He burned his arm because he's drunk.
For me, it's about the law and people. How am I supposed to quantify the value of these things when I don't have evidence?
I'm sorry.
And how people can resolve their problems and just be better for it.
Justice with passion.
I always knew I was going to go into law because I tried to see everybody's point of view in an argument. You say one thing, she says another. So who am I to believe?
Justice with truth.
Either you make the decision or I make the decision. You won't like mine.
This is Justice for All with Judge Cristina Perez.
Getting back to the case, I understand that after everything settled, you realized the devastation of losing everything you ever had, all three of you. At least you had your life and your family. I understand that you filed a claim with the insurance.
Yes.
And then what happened with the insurance?
I filed a claim with the insurance. It took forever.
Ugh.
Forever. I lived with my friend for a while. Then finally, I was subsidized for an apartment for 6 months. But I did take them up on it, and then it's just
your friends let you borrow money.
Yeah, no, I got a grant.
Oh, okay.
And I was able
did
to
Gracie, Shayla, and Mike live with you in the apartment?
No, they did not live with me in the apartment.
Okay.
Actually, it was a senior apartment.
Oh, I see.
And at their age, they could not live there. And with the baby.
So you were subsidized to live there as a resource through the federal government, and after it took forever for the insurance. I mean, I know we try to accelerate in the state of California. What happened with the insurance?
Okay, I contacted the insurance company, and they went through and they checked the house out and everything, the property, I should say. And then finally, I get this notice stating that I would to receive $310,000.
That's it.
That's it. My property was appraised because I was thinking about getting a reverse mortgage, and it was appraised for $1.2 million. And so it was like $300,000. I was getting these letters. These investors was offering me $100,000.
And on our end, Your Honor...
We'll get to the ADU.
All right.
Did you try to fight that with the insurance company?
Yes. They told me that the AUD did what the building next.
No, I'm talking about that they only awarded you that small amount of money.
Yes, they said that the property was not wasn't there. The value wasn't there, which was not true. I fought and I fought, and the building that my husband built, it was not approved. And the reason, let me explain that, and I did not know.
So the ADU was not permitted?
Not permitted, it wasn't finished.
But she told us it was.
Well, this is what happened.
Correct.
My husband, he put it together, he was waiting on permits, and he took ill. My husband died with cancer.
I'm so
He was
sorry.
very sick. And did his daughter know this? No, she never came to see about him. And so with that being said,
That's true.
The insurance basically denied covering the ADU because it was not
yes.
permitted?
And I really thought that was taken care of.
Because you thought he was out there to get it, and he didn't tell you either way or not. Then he got sick, so did you have any reason to believe it was not permitted?
No, none whatsoever. Tenants lived in it. People, it was very nice. If they went in, it was nice.
Did you have a lease with the tenants, or was it just like an oral agreement? Oh, pay me so much, and that's it?
Well, it wasn't a lease. It was month by month.
Oh, I see. So there was nothing in writing. Did you ever have problems with the ADU? I'm going to ask you, and then you guys first. Was there ever faulty wiring or lack of smoke detectors, or did the water work? Was there ever anything wrong?
Never, nothing major. Cosmetic, yes.
Okay, and that the prior renters would have complained about?
No, they didn't complain about it. They fixed it.
Okay.
They were just good tenants.
Okay.
They took the place as their home. It's just fortunately they purchased a home before when they moved out. They had purchased another.
So then the insurance covered only the home. It did not cover the ADU.
No.
And you you, Shayla and Mike, did not know that the ADU was not permitted.
Correct, because when we initially had the conversation, and you remember, I asked her specifically about the insurance.
When we
Or
when
the
we
permits.
moved in, Your Honor, I specifically asked, because I've rented before, if we needed to get renter's insurance, and she had stated that everything was covered.
Okay, well, renter's insurance is something that a landlord would not cover. That's something that, because that was my next question. Why didn't you guys get renter's insurance?
She said we didn't need it.
No, but it's not, you guys are adults. Renter's insurance has nothing to do with the landlord doesn't have to. I mean, she's your mother. She's going to tell you, don't worry about it. She probably assumed the ADU was covered, and she's thinking about renter's insurance if something happens to, if there's faulty wiring, or if there's a little fire, or if there's a water leak. I would imagine what she was trying to say, don't worry about it. I'll pay for it if there's damage to the ADU.
You would think so.
But renter's insurance is on you guys. You decided not to get renter's insurance.
Yeah,
Did
you know, we were on our family's lot. We felt safe.
But did you look into it and understand what it would cover and what it wouldn't cover?
You know what, Your Honor?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coming up on Justice for All.
So we're here to ask for the $12,500 so that we can get on our feet. Okay, we're still not above water after all of this. I really feel like my mom has been very selfish, honestly.
They were looking for a handout.
If you'll be in the Los Angeles area and want to bring your case to court, call 1-888-552-6878. You're watching Justice for All with Judge Cristina Perez. We're back with the case of Mike and Shayla Lopez, who are suing Evelyn Mullins for negligence and misrepresentation.
All right, so then you went, and when you guys lived in the ADU, was it safe? Was it comfortable? A reliable place to live
At first.
for the 2 years?
At first, yeah. You know, moving in there, for me, it was honestly just so emotional. You know, just I remember crying when we first got there. It was beautiful.
Okay,
Yes.
because
Can I
your
just-
dad built it. But
Yes.
I'm talking about, was that ADU ever unfit? Because in California, we, as a landlord, they have to offer a warrant of habitability, right?
Sure,
Any
Your-
complaints?
It was safe and it was comfortable. There was things that were happening in the unit, such as repeated plumbing problems, little bit of electrical stuff, things like that, which I just handled on my own.
Okay.
I didn't want to.
All right, but nothing major.
Right.
Okay.
No.
Nothing major.
Right.
All right.
correct.
So what happened to you guys quickly on when you, after the fire consumed the property? Where did you guys go? And what did you do? And when did you contact your mom?
So we actually decided the best thing to do was to stay in motels. So we've actually been paying $1,200.
I understand that you also got grants from the government and the state to help
Yes, they
you
did.
temporarily?
Yes, they did.
Yes, like I said, Your Honor, that immediate night, tried to get to the Red Cross. It was all full, so we went to a hotel. And yes, we did apply for some grants and different programs in order to help us
All right, so-
facilitate.
Well, then that's good.
Yeah.
Do we have pictures of the home, the before and after? If somebody,
There. She has-
Cinder, can you get that from Mrs. Mullins, please? So, did you find a place to temporarily stay?
Yes, that's correct. In the
You did?
motel in Commerce City.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then how about like after the hotels, those temporary hotels? Were you able to find a place to live with a grant?
Well, not necessarily. We were still hoping to find something that was suitable for us and Gracie, but nothing really came through that was
They were
available for
looking
all
for a
of us.
handout.
And then having the
That's not
first
true.
last month's security deposit had been a lot, and trying to
Right.
just have the daily cost of living.
Right, so we're here to ask for, you know, the $12,500 so that we can get on our feet. Okay, we're still not above water after all of this. I really feel like my mom has been very selfish, honestly. Who takes 100% of the money from the house, from the insurance,
Well,
and you
my
run off, buy
husband-
a
my
condo?
husband and I
You bought a
paid for the
condo.
property.
You got
We
brand new
paid for the
furniture. You
property.
ain't invested in your
Where were
daughter. You
She
ain't
was
invested in your
nowhere
daughter or
around.
nothing.
Where's your
Shayla.
husband? Why is he
Shayla.
taking care of you and your
Mrs.
daughter?
Mullins.
He's
Mrs.
trying.
Mullins. I just want to look at the home and that was the before and after. Isn't it ironic how picky fire is? It consumes all the structures, but it does not touch the white picket fence.
That my man built.
Where?
Wow. Oh my God, this is horrible.
Where?
He updated
Where?
that.
Oh,
Interesting that you
was
feel
a
like he's not
beautiful
worth
house.
anything. Yeah,
Beautiful
his
house.
work is the last thing that's standing.
beautiful house, Mrs. Mullins.
Thank you.
Beautiful house.
Thank you very much.
All right, so your daughter is suing you. I am going to go through the facts quickly. Your daughter is suing you for a year of rent, $1,200, $500.
10 months. 10 months.
10 months of rent. Because they claim that you knew the ADU was not
That is
permitted.
not true.
And therefore it was illegal to rent the ADU.
Okay, that was not true.
And
We have the lease.
on top of that, you can give Cindy your evidence. On top of that, they claim that the insurance that you received, part of that insurance should have been given to them.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's my home, my house. They were guests in my home.
What? Wow.
But they paid rent.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yes, we
well-
did. I'm your
Well,
only
you're
daughter. Like, bruh, what?
And okay,
It
Shayla.
took, when they gave me the
Is
$310,000.
this how you talk to your mother even after
Yeah.
tragedy?
Disrespectful, and a lot of this is
Even after
influenced from
tragedy,
Mike.
even knowing your father struggled as an engineer, part-time construction worker to buy this home that was in the family for over 30 years.
Yes,
For over 30 years, you talk to your mother this way.
yes.
That's something that I will not tolerate. You guys are both hurting. The three of you are hurting, but please try to respect each other in this courtroom.
Yes.
When
Thank
you
you.
leave this courtroom,
Thank you,
that is
Judge.
something that you can decide.
Yes.
But you guys are all suffering, and you've all been affected by this. I can't even imagine the emotions you're feeling.
Yes.
But what you're saying is your mother, essentially, as a landlord, gave you a property that was not permitted. And because the fire came and destroyed everything, she's liable.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly, yes.
Coming up.
Your daughter asked you for money. What did you say?
When you were a baby, I worked. Okay.
I'm working.
All right.
And then now, I just feel that if I keep giving, Mike is not going to get up and help.
You're watching Justice for All with Judge Cristina Perez. We're back with the case of Mike and Shayla Lopez, who are suing Evelyn Mullins for negligence and misrepresentation.
And Mrs. Mullin, when your daughter asked you for some money from the insurance, what did you say?
Well, first of all, I was disappointed, but that I was only given $310,000.
I would too, and I
What were we
hope you
giving?
fight
And
that.
What were we giving? We have a baby.
And then I started
Shayla.
looking.
Shayla, if you're going to continue to disrespect your mother in this tone, I'm going to ask you to leave, and Mike will have to defend your case.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Thank you, Judge.
Your daughter asked you for money. What did you say?
Okay. I am Mike's enabler.
Okay.
My daughter is educated.
Your daughter asked
My
you for
daughter
money.
is educated. She can get a job anywhere, and she's working part-time. Yes, she's working
But
on her
even
master's
after the
degree.
tragedy of the
She's
fire,
working on her master's
new mom.
degree. Well, when you were a baby, I worked. Okay.
I'm working.
All right.
And then now, I just feel that if I keep giving, Mike is not going to get up and help. So this is just, I know it's selfish. It may say, I love my daughter. I love her with all that I have in me. And she decides now that she's going to bring me to court. I tell you, Judge, if you say that I have to pay, I will pay it willingly. But in my heart, it's not right.
It's not right for you as a mom to not want to give us anything.
Your mother has absolutely no obligation to give you money.
You wouldn't want that for your daughter?
Okay, well, first of all, you can't turn this on me because this is nothing about me. And you can't turn around and manipulate a court of law by saying that.
Coming up.
How was the fire caused? Was it caused by negligence on her part? Was it caused by the building of the ADU? It was not.
You're watching Justice for All with Judge Cristina Perez. We're back with the case of Mike and Shayla Lopez, who are suing Evelyn Mullins for negligence and misrepresentation.
As your mother, I have to respect parents and how they raise their children and how they act their children. You're not a child anymore. You're a grown woman with a family and a daughter. If your mother did not want to give you money, that's up to her. Would I have given her money to my daughter in a situation like this? I don't know, because I've never suffered such a devastating, complete, and utter shattering loss. I can't even begin to feel the emotions, the raw emotions of losing your legacy, of losing your husband's house, of losing everything he worked for, of losing trinkets that reminded me of my husband, of losing pictures of my daughter as a baby, of losing the home that I built with my husband, of losing my backyard that I sat and had barbecue. I cannot even begin to feel the utter loss. But if we are going to just be very blunt and look at this as a tenant and landlord case, is it illegal to rent an ADU that is unpermitted? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That's clear under the law. However, we have to look at the fire. How was the fire caused? Was it caused by negligence on her part? Was it caused by the building of the ADU, the structure of the ADU? It was not. While the ADU was not legal to rent, the cause of the fire was a natural disaster. A natural disaster that had nothing to do with your mother, did not demonstrate she was negligent, did not demonstrate she did not have duty of care as a landlord at all.
Judge Perez's verdict when Justice for All returns. You're watching Justice for All with Judge Cristina Perez.
So since the fire, a natural disaster, caused the utter devastation and destruction of all of your property, and it was not caused by the negligence or any other action of the landlord, the law will not rule in your favor. That's the law, and those are the facts, and I have to follow the law.
Yeah, that's. I don't feel justice, but I respect that.
I understand that, and I'm sorry you don't, but the law is that a natural disaster caused the fire. It was not caused by the negligence of the landlord. So there are no remedies in your case. So I hope that you try to speak to your mother, and I hope you try to resolve this issue, because I'm sure your father would not want this. Mrs. Mullins, I hope you have that property. Obviously, it's your property. I hope something wonderful happens in the future. But for now, unfortunately, I will deny the plaintiff's claim in the amount of $12,500. Good luck to you all.
All rise.
Judge Perez has ruled in favor of the defendant. The plaintiff's claim has been denied.
I love my daughter.
I love you too.
Can I hug her? Go ahead.
This has been a production of Allen Media Group.